Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final CME Pulse before this Sunday's Burnout in San Francisco, California. I cannot wait to get on an airplane and head out west. It's going to be a fantastic way to end the summer of CME pay-per-views. It's going to be an outdoor show, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys tune in this Sunday, and tonight's show is going to be all about building to this Sunday. We have so many great matches set for Sunday. I will go through them later. But tonight, we're going to see the CME World Champion Jackson Montgomery in action. We will also see his challenger for the CME World title. Bryce Phoenix is back, ladies and gentlemen, after another heinous assault from Jowell Hernandez. He is back tonight. He will be taking on Eric Campbell in our main event of the evening. Like I said, Jackson will wrestle next, and we will see Lydia Adams take on Miss Molly in what could potentially be women's championship implications for after Burnout. But we're going to get things started here with a bit of there's been a civil war going on, and it is official, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been seeing what Jowell has been doing to Martin Wittman over the past couple of weeks, we have finally made it official for this Sunday. It's going to be Martin Wittman and Tiburon, who has now chosen to leave the LBA. Tiburon has joined up with Martin Wittman. They will team up to take on Jowell Hernandez and this man right here, Sanchez, in a no-holds-barred tornado tag team match this Sunday at Burnout. It's going to be absolute warfare, and we're going to get a little preview of that here tonight as Tiburon takes on Sanchez one-on-one. The LBA, as we know it, are dead. Lewis is in, Salvaje is still in, as far as I understand, and Jowell is still in. But Tiburon's gone, and Martin Wittman certainly is gone after what has happened to him over the past couple of weeks. Look at this. Lewis doesn't even want to get in the ring now. Tiburon's not going to let him get in the ring, I don't think. Oh, just pure disrespect from Lewis, and that's what happens. That's exactly what happens when you do something like that to Tiburon. He can hit you from anywhere in the ring. Oh, he's calling out Lewis. Lewis is up, though. Ooh, throws Tiburon almost into the stairs. Tiburon falls down before he hits it, but still holding his ribs. Lewis of the LBA now picking up Tiburon here. Oh, throws him rib first into the barricade, and then head first into the barricade. And there's a drop kick now. Sanchez, after that big dive to the outside by Tiburon, he is taking control. Oh, and he's got a chair. The match hasn't officially started yet, so this is all fair game, but come on. A chair shot to the head of Tiburon. He's going to look to end it just like that. I wouldn't think anything less from somebody who aligns himself with a guy like Jowell. Oh, now the match officially starts as Tiburon gets rocked with a chair. Now he gets, big, nice roll up. I'll give him credit for that, but this could be it already too. Oh, Tiburon gets a shoulder up. That chair shot wasn't enough to put him down, but you can see the dichotomy between these two right now. The LBA logo that Lewis has got on, and Tiburon's got the LBA logo that he has on. So there is there's a split right down the middle here of the LBA. Oh, nice springboard moonsault there from Tiburon. Oh, he's getting back in this one. He's fired up after that chair shot now. Tiburon rips that shirt off of Lewis, and now he's looking to just beat him down. Two back kicks right to the gut there. Tiburon now got him on the ropes. Irish whip reversal by Lewis. Lewis drops down. Tiburon into a handstand, backflip, and a beautiful handstand head scissor right there. Oh, going for a left hand. Lewis managed to counter it just in time. Uppercut now from Sanchez. Another one with the left hand this time. He's got Tiburon in the corner. And there's a knife edge chop. Yeah, Tiburon's wearing a shirt, but you could hear it from here. That still hurts. And he's got a cover. Got a 2 count. Just going to get a 2 count, though. Tiburon powers out of it. But with the way this match started with the chair shot before the bell even rang, it's going to be tough for Tiburon to get himself some serious momentum here, but he's going to try around the back into a head scissor. Fantastic athleticism there by Tiburon. He's going to go up top now. Lewis is in perfect position for the senton bomb, and Tiburon turns that right into a pin cover. 1, 2. Ooh, I thought it was going to be a 3 count there, but Lewis pushed him off just in time. Tiburon is feeling it right now. The crowd is very firmly behind him. Lewis is getting up, but I'm not sure if he knows what he's getting up into. That's another back kick to the ribs. Tiburon really working on those ribs right now. Tiburon throws him out of the ring. Lewis comes running in. Tiburon out of the corner with a code red. Fantastic maneuver right there. Not going for a cover after it, though. Tiburon now's got him up top. Oh my God, how did he hit it from that far away? The collapsing 450 splash, and he's into a cover. 2. That's all she wrote with the 3 count. My God. I got to see that replay again. I didn't expect him to break that out. Lewis was halfway across the ring. Look at this again. A quick win for Tiburon. Lewis, you got to think, didn't see that coming either, because he got beat very, very decisively here. Some of the highlights, I mean, he had control for a lot of the match. This was the senton bomb right there. Didn't get the win, but it definitely had to do some damage. Look at this. This is what's set up at the end right here. Look how far away Lewis was. I don't understand how that's humanly possible for Tiburon to fly with that level of elegance. With a collapsing 450, mind you, but he did it, and he is celebrating. And Lewis is not happy. Oh, no. Good God almighty. Just once, I would like to think that somebody is better than I would expect them to be, but I guess not. Lewis could not accept defeat here tonight, and he is just laying it into Tiburon. He threw him right on the top of his damn head. I wouldn't be surprised if Tiburon's knocked out. And he's just keeping the pressure on. This is sick. I know I said we were going to get a preview of this Sunday, but I didn't expect it to be literal chaos. Oh, Tiburon, no, is fighting back. He is not allowing Lewis to keep this going on. He's got Lewis on the top rope here. Tiburon is not going to lie down and die. What is he doing here? What in the hell is... Oh my God, a Spanish fly off the top rope. Tiburon just blew my mind. And he might want to get out of dodge. Oh no, Tiburon's not going to get out of dodge. He's going to get some revenge. I don't know if this is a smart move, Tiburon. Live to fight on Sunday. But he's gonna give them a taste of their own medicine, and I can't be too mad at that. After what Jowell and Lewis have done to people, especially Jowell. Lewis is trying to fight his way back to his feet, but Tiburon's got a chair. Oh, Lewis catches it, throws the chair out of his hands. I think he might have hit Tiburon on the way up with that chair too. What's he doing here? Butterfly suplex. Oh my God, he's got that cross arm breaker locked in. This is not a match, ladies and gentlemen. Tiburon is trapped with nowhere to go. He's gonna break his damn arm. Ref, you gotta get in there and stop this. Oh, thankfully, Lewis lets go of him. Oh, but just to do that, the jumping leg cutter. All right, you've done enough, Lewis. You've made your point. Tiburon beat you. You're mad about it. God, the chair shot to the leg. Then to the ribs. What in the world? Ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday, we're going to see a lot more of this. Ladies and gentlemen, during the break, Martin, Wittman, and Lewis have started a big war going on. This will not end, and I don't understand what has happened between the LBA. I mean, Jowell explained it, but look at this. Martin, first, Tiburon beats Lewis earlier in the night. Lewis beats him down for beating him, and now Martin is beating Lewis down. What's next? Jowell is just going to unleash on Martin later in the show? I would not be surprised. This is just out of control. We have to... Hopefully this gets settled on Sunday, because I can't have every show being hijacked by these guys. This is absolutely, this is out of control. I can't say Martin's wrong for doing what he's doing, but it's a tooth for a tooth eventually. No one's going to be eaten. Oh my God. Lewis just getting beat down by Martin Wittman in the locker room. And look at that, a double underhook power bomb on the rug. There's no padding there. I think maybe Lewis made a mistake doing what he did. He's thrown into one of the lockers right here. Martin is still not done. We have a match to get to, but look at... Oh, no, no, no. No! Oh, my God, he could have just cracked his skull on the back of the locker with that powerbomb. Martin Wittman has gotten some revenge. Okay, I guess we have a show to get to now, but this has to stop between the LBA, and it better stop after this Sunday. They got to get it out of their system soon. This is out of control. And here comes Pierce. Pierce is going to take on the CME World Champion, Jackson Montgomery, in one-on-one action. It's a huge opportunity for Pierce, whose career in CME so far has stagnated a little bit, but that does not mean that he does not have the ability to take out Jackson Montgomery. I consider him one of the more underrated wrestlers in CME right now. If you haven't seen this man work, go back and watch some of the old school CME episodes. This man is as ruthless as anybody when he wants to be. He's as ruthless as anybody. And he's one of the best wrestlers we have. So I think Jackson Montgomery knows that, and he's not gonna come into this match sleeping. He knows exactly what to expect from Pierce. They fought before, they're fighting again, and this time Jackson's the world champion. So Pierce knows there's a lot on the line here for his career. When the CME World Champ Jackson Montgomery comes out, this crowd gets sent into a frenzy unlike which I may have ever seen before in wrestling. They are anticipating his arrival with bated breath. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. That is your world champion. Jackson Montgomery is here, and he is 6 days away from defending that title against Bryce Phoenix at Burnout. Bryce will be in action later, but this is an opportunity for both men to go into this Sunday with a bit of momentum. If one of them loses, man, it's not going to look good for him on Sunday when the other one's just as hungry. Wait a minute, Jowell Hernandez is here for...
Oh, so Martin wants to play hero? Well, let's give these people a little preview of this Sunday when I beat your ass tonight. Meet me in the ring later, and we'll see what happens when the hero meets his match.
All right. Well, I guess I was spot on with what I said earlier. Jowell calling out Martin for later tonight, I guess. I mean, I hope that's what he means. I hope he says what he means, because I don't think I can take another assault beatdown backstage. I mean, at least if they go out to the ring and settle this a little bit, that's chaos, but that's controlled chaos. I can deal with controlled chaos. I mean, we have it every week. A very interesting proposal there from Jowell. Let's see if Martin will oblige, but that's later, I assume. Right now, though, we got a match to get to, a big match for both men. Here we go. Oh, both of them closing in on each other. Pierce, though, gets the upper hand quickly. Not something you would have normally seen from Jackson. Going for a quick cover here after that Michinoku driver, but Jackson kicks out of it. Ooh, Jackson tries to spring up to his feet. Pierce quickly on him. He's not giving him any respite early on. Jackson, though, on the upper hand, flips himself over with a backflip into a back suplex. No, Pierce counters the back suplex into a bulldog. Very nice counter there from Pierce, who is on his game early, I would say. He's got him by the hand right now, and just monkey flips Jackson over. A modified monkey flip, but using nothing but his legs. Impressive there. Got a cover. Jackson grabs the ropes, but the referee did not see it. It's a good thing Jackson had the wherewithal to power out anyway. Pierce lets him know exactly what he thinks about that with a straight punch to the face. Jackson not taking kindly. Irish whips him into the corner. Knee to the gut now from Jackson. He's got Pierce down on the ground. Jackson going to the second rope, calling for the elbow, and he hits the elbow. Big elbow drop to Pierce right across the heart. He's going to hook the leg here. We got a 1. We got a 2. We do not have a 3 yet, though. Jackson trying to plead his case to the referee, but referee's on top of his game right now as well. Pierce counters with a jawbreaker. Very nice way to get out of that. He's got Jackson on the ropes. Now he's got him in a suplex position. Hits a slingshot suplex. Very nice maneuver there from Pierce. Using those ropes to get some extra leverage on that vertical suplex. And he's got him up now. Elevated reverse DDT. Pierce is on fire so far. Pierce going to the apron. Gonna hit him with a springboard elbow. Jackson Montgomery not looking like himself so far. He's got the leg hook, does Pierce. He's got a 2 count. Jackson powers out at 2.5. Give credit to Pierce, though. He's looking very impressive so far. Got him in a figure 4 headlock, and he's raining elbows on the top of the skull. Now Pierce is winning some of these fans over with his effort right now. Pierce now hoists him up. Jackson, though, punch to the gut, just trying to get some wind out of Pierce's sails. That nice up and under clothesline. And now Jackson is going to play a little bit to the crowd here, trying to get his bearings back. But Pierce is up. Oh my God, a knife edge chop while Jackson was horizontal on the top rope. That definitely took something out of Jackson. You can see his reaction. Pierce now Irish whip to Montgomery. Gets him in the opposite corner, and now he's going to go up to the second rope. He's raining down haymakers right now. Jackson, luckily enough, manages to avoid a lot of damage there. Runs at him, running elevated arm drag, using all of his momentum and weight against Pierce there. He's gonna get him into the middle of the ring now, gets him in a rear chin lock, and Jackson gonna do a headstand. Not sure if that adds too much pressure onto the chin, but it certainly adds a lot of style points. So of course Jackson's gonna go for it, hits him with that elbow drop, and he's gonna go for that cover. 1, 2, but Pierce powers out. He is not Joe Crusoe. He will not lose to that move. Wait, who's Joe Crusoe again? Name sounds familiar. I forgot. But Jackson raining down strikes on Pierce. He got him backed up to the ropes. This time throws him outside the ring through the ropes. Uh-oh. I think I know what Jackson's measuring him right now. He's going to go for that suicide somersault senton, but Pierce counters it with a right hand. Straight right, knocks Jackson completely silly. Look at him, he's wobbly legged right now, is Jackson Montgomery. Pierce saved his skin there by avoiding that senton to the outside. He dumps Jackson outside himself, and Pierce is going to go for something of his own here. Pierce over the top rope with a somersault senton. Jackson couldn't hit his, but Pierce manages to counter and get his off in time. Look at that impact right there, just crushing, flattening Jackson to the mats below. Pierce is feeling some kind of way right now. He's got to be feeling confident the way he's performed so far against the CME World Champion. Throwing Jackson back into the ring now. Jackson not looking too good. He's just face down in the mat right now. Oh, Pierce going for a big kick to the gut. Jackson catches his leg and then hits him with a step over heel kick. And he's trying to get his bearings back right now. He's playing to the crowd, but he's not relaxing. Jackson got Pierce into the corner, throws him out of the corner, springs up to the second rope, springs up to the top rope with a big punch off the top rope. Nice standing drop kick right there. Jackson ducks the clothesline, hits him with a running stomp to the chest, and Pierce gets sent down to the mat. Jackson is trying to get himself back in this, and he's on the right track. Jackson now Irish whip to Pierce. You can tell a lot's been taken out of the champ right now, but he's still trudging on. Gets Pierce up to the top rope, but Pierce kicks him in the mouth, and now he's on the top rope. Pierce, big front drop kick right there, on the money. And Pierce is going to go up top. He's going to look to put the CME World Champion away, and hits a fantastic flying elbow off the top rope. Hooks the leg, 2. Not a 3 count, just kicks out does Jackson, but Pierce is feeling it now. He's got the crowd behind him, which is something I never thought I'd say when he's going up against Jackson Montgomery, but I think they're just respecting both guys right now. Nice back kick there from Pierce. Oh, big kick to the gut. Jackson down to one knee. Pierce off the ropes into a big scissors kick. Jackson flattened with that scissors kick. Pierce ain't done though. Pierce is not done. What is he going to go for here? The brain buster! Pierce hits the brain buster on the CME World Champion. Oh my God, this is his moment. This is the moment Pierce has been waiting a long time for. If he can knock off the CME World Champion, that would be amazing. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Oh my God, Jackson kicked out of the brain buster. I cannot believe that. And I don't think Pierce can either. Oh my goodness. He's just dropping elbows now. This is pure frustration showing. Jackson tries to power out, and he hits a jawbreaker, just creating some kind of separation between the two. Jackson's going to try to get him up. He's got him up in the good night, and he hits the good night. Oh, no. That may be what puts Pierce's fire out. We got a 1. We got a 2. And that is a 3. An incredibly hard-fought match for both men, especially the champion Jackson, who was on his last legs, no doubt about it. We got to see some of these highlights here. Pierce put in a hell of a showing, and I want to see more from this man right now. He earned all the respect that I could give somebody in a losing effort. I think Jackson's got to respect him after that too. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't think Jackson went into this match underestimating Pierce or sleeping on him, but he certainly had to fight tooth and nail to get a big win here going into this Sunday. And he knows it. That man knows it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing in my headset right now that Martin Wittman has accepted Jowell's challenge, and later tonight we will see Jowell and Martin face to face in this ring. That's something I'm very much looking forward to, but also I'm looking forward to this next match right here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this Sunday, the CME Women's Championship will be on the line as Aiko Katsuko gets her well-deserved and much-deserved CME Women's Championship match against Penny May. Penny will have to defend against Aiko, but the past couple of weeks, Aiko has been mentally tormenting Penny May. Hasn't laid a finger on her, but Penny has been off her game, and she had to face Lydia Adams 2 weeks ago. Actually had to face her 3 weeks ago, but refused to show up. Fought her 2 weeks ago, lost by countouts. Fought Miss Molly, lost by disqualification, all because Aiko was at ringside. And she just wanted no business. And she got out of here as fast as I've ever seen anybody leave this building. So she will have to show up this Sunday. If she does not show up Sunday, it's already been established that she will lose her CME Women's Championship by forfeit. But tonight, Lydia Adams and Miss Molly will be going one-on-one. Two women who have essentially beaten the CME Women's Champion, Penny May, in the last couple of weeks, are going to go at it to try and possibly establish themselves as the next #1 contender for the CME Women's title. Lydia and Miss Molly are no strangers to each other, not just their encounters here in CME, but they have been all around the world fighting each other. So I would fully expect these two to go to just as tooth and nail as Pierce and Jackson just did, no doubt about it, especially when they can improve their standings in the women's division right here and possibly get a title shot. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out fight. That's all I got to say about it. Miss Molly has actually already had a women's championship match against Penny May coming a few months ago and did not win, but put up a hell of a fight. So you got to think she's just as hungry as anybody to get back to that spot right there and try and challenge one more time. Lydia has not even had a CME Women's Championship opportunity here, so let's see how this one goes. She is not going to wait for Molly to get finished with her entrance and pulls her off the second rope as she was playing to the crowd. Did not see that coming at all, and Lydia trying to take every advantage she can early on. Very nice snap suplex there from Lydia. It's hard for me to compliment after the only reason she got it off was from sneak attack, but it was a nice suplex. Just throwing Molly in the back of her head right into the mat. Lydia gonna spring up to the top rope. She is no stranger to flying. Neither is Miss Molly, so not only do I expect a fight, I can expect some aerial assault right there. Lydia going for a Hurricane Rana, gets caught in midair and hit with a power bomb. And Molly with a flying elbow just to add on to that. We got a 1, 2. Oh, Lydia kicks out, but that powerbomb had such impact on it, I would not have been surprised if that was the end. Oh, Molly, a hard drop kick right to the upper back right there. And if anybody's had some back pain there, they know how much that hurts. Tope Atomico now by Miss Molly. Just keeping on right there. We got a 1, 2. Oh, Lydia powers out again. Give her credit, she's hanging in there, but Molly has got to be frustrated with the way this match started, looking to end it quickly. Lydia counters with the jawbreaker. Oh, big elbow. Another elbow, point of the elbow right into the temple. That's going to do some serious damage right there. Lydia is going to get her up. Slingshot, Falcon Arrow right there. That's something we saw from Pierce just before, so she's been doing her homework. She's wrenching that neck. Look at this. Look at the twisting of the neck. Oh my God, you can't hear it, but you can feel that impact. Elbow right across the chest there. Lydia, now Irish whip from Molly into the corner. Molly throws her into the corner now. Ooh, kick right to the thigh. That'll knot up the thigh right there. And Molly runs up the ropes into a beautiful twisting arm drag. Molly now going up to the top rope. Lydia got thrown for a loop with that arm drag, and now she's getting measured. Molly perched on that top rope, hits her with the beautiful meteora off the top rope. Those knees just draped across the chest. Molly, oh my God, the referee was collateral damage there. She went for a big springboard moonsault, but Lydia was too close to the ropes for her to pull anything off, and Molly, she hit her target, but it was the wrong target. The referee got. Lydia now going to try and capitalize on that mistake from Molly after putting her down. We got a 2 count. Molly almost paid for that mistake right there. The referee came very close to coming down for the 3. Lydia now Irish twists Molly into the corner. Oh my God, look at these headbutts, Jesus. Just insane disregard for your own health doing headbutts like that. Oh no. Oh, sweeps the leg. That's the page turner right there, and she's gonna go for a cover, but Molly somehow had, I believe her foot was under the rope. It might have been her hand, I'm not sure. Lydia certainly doesn't agree with the call. But she's gonna have to keep the pressure up if she wants to put Molly down. This match ain't over. She's calling for something. Molly counters out of it. Whatever Lydia had in mind did not work, and now Miss Molly has got a kick to the gut. She's got her in position. Another hard power bomb right there. That's the second brutal power bomb we've seen from Molly. And this one could get her the victory, but it does not. Lydia somehow fighting through all these devastating moves. Got to give her all the credit in the world. Molly hits the moonsault this time. That's what she had in mind earlier. Oh, look at Molly. She's got her in the same position she had herself in earlier. Twisting on the neck of Lydia. How does she like it? Probably doesn't. Hooks the leg now after that. 1, 2. Ooh. Wow, I thought the referee's hand hit for the 3 count, but it did not. Lydia just gets the shoulder off the mat. But it's getting closer and closer to the end. I can see right here. Lydia thrown into the corner now. Molly gets her up on the top rope. I don't know if she even knows what she's got in mind. Knife edge chops to the chest. Lydia has nowhere to go to avoid those. Molly now's got her on the top rope. Oh, she's going to go for a big superplex right here. Lydia in position for a superplex, but she is fighting through it. Oh, she manages to push Molly off the top rope. That was not a great landing. And Lydia with a diving headbutt. Diving headbutt off the top rope could spell the end. 1, 2. Not a 3 count. Molly gets the shoulder up this time. These 2 women know exactly what is on the line here, and they are not going to give up without a fight. Lydia throwing Molly, tries to throw her out of the ring. Molly hangs on, so Lydia's gonna, she got here, oh, going for a hangman's neck breaker, and hits it. I guess if Molly didn't want to leave the ring, she would be getting back in the ring in the most painful way possible. Big elbow drop right there by Lydia. Now she's just frustrated, just smashing the back of Miss Molly's head into the mat. What we got here? Oh, we saw this before. Another page turner right there from Lydia Adams, who is not going to go for a cover this time. She's calling for something. She's measuring Miss Molly right here. Uh-oh. Got her up, got her elevated, and spikes her head into the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen Tiburon do a move like that called the shark attack, and it looks just as effective in the hands of Lydia Adams. Look at this. Oh my God, Molly's head just driven almost through the mat. 1, 2, and that's a 3 count. That is all she wrote. Lydia Adams picks up a big win against Miss Molly, and that is her first pinfall victory here in CME. Of course, she won by countout against Penny May. But Lydia Adams, always putting up a great fight in her previous matches, finally gets off the duck, gets a big pin right there against a former CME Women's #1 contender, Miss Molly. So Lydia Adams looking pretty promising so far. But let's see what happens this Sunday as Aiko Katsuko takes on the CME Women's Champion, Penny May. It's going to prove to be a hell of a match. If anything that's happened before is any indication, Penny is going to have to, come up with some kind of creative way to survive, because Aiko genuinely terrifies her. I'm very curious to see what happens. We've got that match. We've got so many other matches I will go over after the break. But Lydia Adams finally gets her name on the map, and you know what? I'll give her all the credit in the world. She earned it here tonight. But up next, our main event, at least it was supposed to be our main event, Eric Campbell takes on Bryce Phoenix. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. I understand Jowell and Martin will be coming out to the ring after this match. See what happens there. But right now, our official main event is Eric Campbell versus Bryce Phoenix. Eric Campbell faced the CME World Champion Jackson Montgomery just about 2 weeks ago, and it was a fantastic effort from Eric Campbell. I mean, he put in a very good performance against the World Champion. He's been putting in good performances against a lot of people. Masahiro a couple weeks ago as well. So he has the potential. If he can knock off Bryce Phoenix here tonight, his career is going to skyrocket. I guarantee you that, because he's already impressed me. Oh, not just since he's been back, since I brought him back, but even if I didn't agree with his methods, he's always been improving in the ring. Let's see how Bryce Phoenix handles this challenge here tonight. But Bryce Phoenix, on the other hand, has had a lot of things to worry about, so much so that he has not even given me any thoughts on what's going on. I've tried to get an interview with him. He's just all over the place, so I'm not sure what's going through Bryce's head right now going into this Sunday. What I do know is he wants to try and prove to people that he is not the same Bryce Phoenix that he was when he fought Jackson last. And I understand that he beat Jackson the last time he fought him, but Jackson has been so much... And hard to say that because Jackson has been impressive the entire time. Jackson Montgomery, since he lost to Bryce Phoenix, has been on another level, that of which I have never seen in this sport before in my entire life. So Bryce Phoenix is going to have to be on a whole nother level too, and he's adamant that he is on a whole other level, but it's hard to prove that when Jowell Hernandez is beating the ever-loving crap out of you every single week you come to work. So, not only has Bryce had to worry about the CME World title match coming up, he's lucky Jackson's not Jowell, and Jackson's not rubbing it in even more. But Jowell Hernandez and the LBA have been sticking it to this man for weeks now, so you gotta wonder what's in his head right now. If that's in the back of his head, or if that's in the front of his head. Because if Jackson's in the back of his head, he can kiss his world title shot goodbye. Oh my God, Eric Campbell! I wasn't even paying attention to what he was doing in the darkness. I don't even know if Bryce realized that Eric had a chair in his hand, but I sure didn't. Eric Campbell cracks him in the goddamn skull. Can this man, Bryce Phoenix, catch a break? Look, I understand he's done despicable things before in the past, but this man cannot catch a break lately. And then Bryce has a chair. This match has officially started. Oh, Eric's taunting him right now. He knows he will win, and he does not hit him. You got to give credit to Bryce Phoenix for showing some kind of restraint, but Eric Campbell, after a chair shot, suplexes him on the chair. Luckily for Bryce, his foot was underneath the rope, but Eric clothesline out of nowhere. It's a good thing Eric didn't hit him with the chair, but he might be setting something up there. This is not the way Bryce Phoenix wanted to start just 6 days before his championship opportunity. Eric Campbell cracks him in the skull with the chair and looks like he might be on his way to a big upset victory here. Referee thankfully throws that chair out of the ring as Eric gets Bryce into the corner. Well, Eric gonna try and get him out of the corner with the tornado DDT. Did you see the torque he got on that spin right there? Bryce is not looking too hot early on here. We got a 2 count. Eric just barely misses getting a win there, but you gotta think he is on the right path to victory because he is just... Bryce hasn't even gotten anything done here. Ooh, big stinger splash into the corner. Eric shooting the half. He's keeping the pressure on right now. Another cover. Oh, Bryce gets his foot on the ropes there. Eric Campbell did not see it in time. Was probably wondering why the ref wasn't counting. Eric Campbell is definitely not winning over these fans with his antics. It's just a big wrestling takedown right there. No other fancy move for that. Eric going up top. He's not normally up top, but he's also been up there before, and he hits a fist drop off the top rope. Bryce Phoenix, man, he's got to get something going if he can get out of this, and he does get out of it. Just barely shoots that shoulder up. Eric's getting a little bit peeved with the referee, but you got to think that he knows he's in control. He knows he's got this one where he wants it. After a couple strikes now, he gets the leg up and hits him with a T-bone suplex. Going for another cover here. And Bryce once again gets his foot on the rope. Eric Campbell has got to be careful where he pins Bryce Phoenix, because it looks like Bryce is just trying to save as much energy as possible by not kicking out. Eric. Oh my God, big swinging side suplex right there. And he's going to get another cover on Bryce. 1, 2. Bryce again gets his foot on the rope. And you got to think this is Bryce's way. I'm sure he can kick out, but he is just not. He's conserving his energy by not kicking out. It's a smart strategy. Eric Campbell needs to probably adapt at this point because it's happened 3 times to him so far. Oh, Bryce manages to take advantage of Eric's misstep right there. Hits him with a fireman's carry. Bryce Phoenix pulls him in. Cry of the Phoenix out of nowhere. How in the hell did he pull that off? Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Bryce Phoenix steals the victory. I don't even know if I would call it stealing because he just caught Eric Campbell out of absolute nowhere with that. That was the first move he hit in the entire match. Well, Eric Campbell's probably not very happy about that, but Bryce Phoenix, look at some of these highlights, and it's going to be all Eric Campbell until the very end. Tornado DDTs, suplexes, clotheslines, everything he could throw at Bryce Phoenix he did. Bryce continuously got to the ropes to irritate Eric Campbell. It's actually, if that was the strategy, it was a damn brilliant strategy from Bryce Phoenix. And I will say, even back to his days as the leader of the Order, this is it right here. Pulling him in out of nowhere to end it. The man has always been a brilliant tactician. He's a master class of strategy right here. And Jackson Montgomery needs to keep that in mind going up against Bryce Phoenix, who they both get big wins here tonight. Bryce survives this one. Jackson survived his match. Those two are going to go at it in a rematch from last year's Freedom Bound. Bryce is the reason Jackson could not challenge for the title for a year. Let's see if he can manage to take that title from Jackson just 1 month after Jackson wins it. Bryce has a chair, though. I think now Bryce Phoenix might be going for a little bit of revenge. I would not be surprised. Eric's just completely helpless after getting hit with the Cry of the Phoenix. And Bryce surprisingly throws the chair down. He is going to leave here showing some mercy. Maybe this isn't the same Bryce Phoenix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event, but as far as I understand, Martin Wittman and Jowell are going to have a little face-to-face meeting here tonight, and Martin is going to come out to oblige. I guess he unheard what Jowell said. Oh, of course Jowell is going to come running at him. Oh, my God, just... Why did I not expect anything less from Jowell Hernandez? Look at this, just beating him down in the rampway. Oh. This is absolutely sick from Jowell, but Martin Wittman is fighting back. Look at these strikes right here. Oh, and takes him down on the ramp. Jowell thought he could take him, catch him off guard right there, but I guess not. I was about to just call it a day. I'm like, Jowell, he's going to do this again. I don't know if I can commentate on another Jowell beating, but look at this. Martin is fighting back. Oh, my God. Nice arm drag counter by Jowell. Oh, we slapped him across the face. Are you kidding me? That might have been the hardest slap this side of... I don't even know. I've never heard impact like that. He's got him by the back of his head right now. These guys are just beating each other down. Yeah, I guess this is a preview of this Sunday. Oh, Russian leg sweeps him into the barricade. Oh, my God. And Jowell's ripping that LBA shirt off of Martin Wittman. Just complete disrespect. I mean, that's all this is about. Is all about the LBA. Jowell was gone for a matter of 2 weeks. And this is what happens to the LBA. Martin Wittman tries to get him a new logo, and all of a sudden, Jowell feels slighted right here. This is just... Martin avoids the chair shot and clotheslines Jowell to the ground. He's going to give him a taste of his own medicine right now. This is exactly what Jowell deserves. Earlier tonight, Tiburon beats Lewis. Lewis beats down Tiburon. We've got Martin beating down Lewis, and now we've just got all-out warfare here tonight. Oh, God, no. Oh, his vertical suplex on the top of his head he landed. That is absolute destruction. Martin Wittman is just... Oh, he can't even stand after that. This Sunday is going to be the LBA versus the LBA, essentially, in a no-holds-barred war. And I don't know if they're even going to make it to this Sunday after this beating that's going down between everybody. Jowell's taking that table apart. Martin gets him in the back with a shot to the kidney. Oh, God. Oh, my God, a German suplex. Jowell's head landed on that monitor. Oh, no. Look, I don't agree with what the man's been doing, but that's definitely not a way I want to see anybody land. A Northern Lights too. Oh, this is getting ugly. This is getting very ugly right here. Not that I expected it to be anything but still. Look at that chop. Another chop. He's about to rip the skin off his chest. Oh, God. Double underhook powerbomb. Martin Wittman now is getting revenge on Jowell, and I can't say it can happen to a better person. Again, Jowell is just knocked silly. He can barely even stand on his own feet. Martin, no, oh no. Oh, no. We need to call the doctor, call the coroner, call the police. That is just absolutely outrageous. Jowell's head just cracked into the edge of that table. He might be very badly injured. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding about this not making it to Sunday. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make it to this Sunday. He's got Jowell dead on his feet. And what is he going to do? Martin Wittman belly to belly suplex through the announce table. I think Martin Wittman has just committed homicide on national television. This is not... Oh, no. Jowell is stirring, and Martin is in the crowd. Oh, he sees Jowell up. Oh, and he kicks him right in the face just to add that insult to injury. My God, Martin is going out through the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, join us this Sunday for Burnout.